If you've ever cried over not having Valentine's Day plans, maxed out your credit card on February 13th, or felt like your entire self-worth depends on getting roses this week, this isn't about love. It's about something much deeper and, honestly, kind of scary. Stay until the end because what I'm about to reveal will change how you see relationships forever. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. People who are obsessed with Valentine's Day aren't obsessed with love, they're obsessed with validation. And I'm not talking about people who just enjoy the holiday. I'm talking about those who spiral into depression if they're single on February 14th, or who pressure their partners into grand gestures, or who literally measure their relationship's worth by the size of their teddy bear. Psychologists call this external validation dependency. Basically, your brain has outsourced your self-worth to other people, and Valentine's Day, it's like the Super Bowl of external validation. One day where society says, prove you're lovable, right now, publicly. The obsession isn't romantic, it's a symptom of emotional starvation. Let me break down the 4 types of Valentine's obsession. Number 1, the wound chaser. These are people reenacting childhood emotional neglect. Maybe their parents were emotionally unavailable, so now they unconsciously seek validation from romantic partners to fill that void. Valentine's Day becomes a test. Do I finally matter? The psychology here? Attachment trauma. They're not celebrating love, they're desperately trying to heal a wound from decades ago. Number 2, the social performer. For these folks, Valentine's Day is about their Instagram story, not their relationship. It's performative love. They need witnesses to their romance, because deep down, they don't believe it's real unless other people validate it. This is what psychologists call contingent self-esteem. Your value depends on social approval. Exhausting, right? Number 3, the fantasy addict. They're not in love with their partner, they're in love with the idea of being in love. Valentine's Day feeds this fantasy, the flowers, the dinner, the romance movie moment. But remove the aesthetic, the relationship crumbles. This is literally a dopamine addiction to romantic fantasy, not actual intimacy. Number 4, the fear-driven pleaser. These people overspend, overplan, and overstress about Valentine's Day because they're terrified of rejection or abandonment. Every gift is a transaction. If I do enough, you won't leave me. The psychology here? Anxious attachment style mixed with conditional self-worth. Love becomes a performance review they're desperately trying to pass. The breakthrough. Here's what changed everything for me. Real love doesn't need a calendar date to prove itself. If you find yourself obsessing over Valentine's Day, whether you're single or partnered, ask yourself, what am I actually afraid of? Because underneath the obsession is usually fear. Fear of being unlovable, fear of being forgotten, fear that without external proof, you're somehow not enough. The antidote isn't a better Valentine's Day. It's building internal validation, learning that your worth isn't determined by roses, reservations, or relationship status. The healthiest people I know, they enjoy Valentine's Day if it happens, but they don't need it. Their self-worth isn't hostage to a Hallmark holiday. So if this resonated, do me a favor. Don't just scroll past. Hit that like button. It tells YouTube to show this to someone who really needs to hear it. Subscribe for more psychology content that actually makes sense. And drop a comment. Are you team Valentine's is fun or team Valentine's is pressure? I read everything. Remember, you are not too much. You are not enough. You're exactly where you need to be.